Hey guys, Peter here to do an album review. Today I'm here to tell you all about the latest live album from SepticFlesh, Infernus Sinfonica 2019, out July 31st on Season of Mist. This album has 15 tracks, 81 minutes in length, and this is the band's second live album. It has 2 audio CDs and 1 Blu-ray DVD. And while I'm not a huge fan of live albums, I'm a huge fan of live DVDs. This one was recorded back in February of 2019 in Mexico, and it includes the Symphonic Experience Orchestra and 2 choirs. One of them is the Children and Youth Choir. SepticFlesh Live is a great experience. I saw them during their last North American tour. SepticFlesh, under these circumstances, with a live orchestra, with choirs, completely different. It's a different ball game. It's a different animal altogether. It really enhances the flavor, the sound, the dynamic mechanisms that this band has to offer. It just takes it all the way to 11. And when you're looking at a live release, specifically if you're looking at a DVD, I really feel like you have to look at 3 elements in order to determine the quality of the experience. And that is cinematography, audio, and then obviously your overall experience of watching the concert. As far as cinematography is concerned, is outstanding. Most of live DVDs have maybe 2, 3, 4 camera angles at the most, and most of them are from the audience perspective, so you get to see from different angles in the audience, but you're still seeing straight on that center, the band performing on stage. Once in a while there'll be an angle from the drummer's standpoint or from the side of the stage, but it's very limited as far as camera angles are concerned. I really enjoyed what they did here. They had a multitude of camera angles to give you the full experience. Not just the experience of being a fan at the show in terms of what you could see, but also to give you the experience that the band had performing on stage, the orchestra and the choirs. So you got to see a little bit from everybody's standpoint that participated in this concert. This adds so much quality to the overall experience if you're sitting at home, because you get to feel how this concert was in everybody's skin, and that to me is a huge added value, and it really allows you to engage yourself with a listening experience and with a live performance. As far as audio is concerned, once again, outstanding. Another element that in my opinion really surpassed my expectations. They have a lot of elements to consider. You have the band, the orchestra, the 2 choirs, and the audience. So there are a lot of elements at play in order for the audio to be what you want it to be. I felt that they did a magnificent job translating all of these moving pieces into a very strong and precise audio format for this recording. I felt that I was at the show and I was in the best possible seat in the house in order to get the maximum experience of all the sound, of all the different elements that made up this live concert. That's not something easy to do. Normally during a live recording, there's always something that gets lost, or it's very easy to lose something in the mix, either from the band standpoint, in this case the orchestra, the choir, or even the audience. It's very hard to combine all of these elements so that you could get the maximum overall sound experience to make you feel, like I said, not like you're not only there, but you're in the best possible seat in the house, and everything is coming at you at an equal level, at the right level, with the right balance, with the right tuning, so that the experience becomes full circle. It just feels engaging. It feels live. It doesn't feel just like a recording and you're watching in your living room. It really feels like you're transported there. When you add that audio quality with the incredible cinematography that they pick for this recording, you have 2 of the main core elements that really dictate the overall experience. Both of them being very high, you mix them together, you're going to have a very dynamic live experience. You're going to have a very dynamic live DVD. You add to that the stage show, the lighting, the venue itself. This venue is absolutely magnificent. What an incredible venue for this kind of concert. That added atmosphere to the band's performance, that added atmosphere to the whole experience of those that participated by being there live, but also for you at home watching it on your DVD. Overall, this is one of those that you must pick up, that you must have in your collection. Specifically during this time where there's no shows for you to attend, I really felt that this DVD offered me something different. It was unique in its own way. It's nice to see a band like SepticFlesh perform with a full orchestra and choirs. That on its own is worth the purchase, but then when you put the quality of the audio with the incredible quality of the video, with so many different camera angles and great editing as well, understanding the dynamics of the tracks, understanding the track listing, the climatic moments within the songs, and changing the angles in order to give you the right vibe, the right atmosphere for the song. That just enhanced the overall feel that this DVD has. I absolutely loved it. I felt like it was very entertaining. At times that I felt like I was a member of the audience. At times I felt like I was a member of the band. At times I felt like I was a member of the orchestra. So I like those changes. I like those dynamic changes in a live recording. And for a live DVD, in my opinion, this is the way to go. This is a must. I don't want to see just 3 or 4 camera angles. I want to see dynamic movement throughout the performance to keep me engaged, to keep me connected with the band and with the DVD. As far as songs are concerned, to me, there are 3 songs that I have to point out, because these 3 tracks during this performance were definitely highlights of the overall release. And that is Portrait of a Headless Man. This is the opening song. After the intro, this is the opening song. One of my favorite tracks from the band. And it was just the perfect opening. It's a heavy song with a lot of symphonic elements. And if you're going to have this sort of performance, you're going to have this sort of concert, this is the perfect track to get everything started. It really rolls out the red carpet. It allows you to see the maximum output that this DVD can offer you. And then from that point on, you're engaged with your experience, you're engaged with the band, you're engaged with the release, and you're going to stay connected through the duration of the concert. Another one is The Enemy of Truth. This one was just, from a cinematography perspective, it was just out of this world. The camera angles were magnificent, and how they captured the essence of the crowd during this song, the band, the orchestra, the choirs. Everything was just beautiful. They knew exactly what was happening, what are the key moments of the song, what are those magnetizing moments that really gravitate the listener to the song, but then obviously to the overall performance, and they just enhance them with incredible editing, picking the perfect spots, cutting from one to the other, and really allowing you to feel how it was to be in that room, in that venue during that song. To me, this is one of the best songs of the whole concert, not just from the sound and from the track itself, but definitely from the cinematography and how the editing was done surrounding this track. Last but not least, Dante's Inferno. This was just splendor. Great track. I mean, one of my favorite tracks, and this is a great track that really has also great cinematography attached to it, really giving you the ebbs and flows. You get great shots of the orchestra, you get great shots of the band, great shots of the audience, alternating positions, alternating camera angles to really give you the fluidity that the track has. You really feel like this is a song that in a live setting, when you're just stuck in one position, perhaps your eyes have to gravitate to different points in order for you to follow the fluidity that the track has, the ebbs and flows of the track. They were able to translate that into video. And to me, that's not something easy to do. And it really added a different element to this overall release. And it was just one of the outstanding tracks during this live performance. This is it. This is SepticFlesh with Infernus Sinfonica 2019. Once again, out July 31st on Season of Mist. Remember, it's 2 audio CDs and 1 Blu-ray DVD. And for the Blu-ray DVD alone, this is worth picking up because it's just an outstanding performance by the band, by the orchestra, by the choirs, and by the audience in one of the most beautiful venues that I've ever seen. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts on the band, on the singles that they've released. Let me know it in the comment section. I'll be reading those and getting back to you. Take care guys.